So we have a problem, but this is a very good problem. Welcome back to the channel, guys. Hope you're having a great Sunday. Hope your weekend is going great. Hope you're all having a great time out there, and hope you're all looking forward to the week. And also make sure you keep doing those positive things and pushing those barriers and those boundaries to achieve your goals. And you're all looking after yourself, both mentally and physically. And that's right, guys, I've actually joined the gym again. I'm actually training again from taking like a hiatus during COVID, and also I was training 10 years before that, but I'm used to it and I'm back in the gym. So make sure you go and achieve your goals for your life and your year, because it's important that you keep progressing forwards. And also on that note, like I always say, please do check out the Shoe Dog podcast, guys. That's with my bro 808 Kicks ATO. He's the bro, he's the homie from another mother, and this is the way we record and discuss all the topics and all the stuff about sneakers that we enjoy talking about, and you guys, like, basically showcasing stuff for you guys and bringing you all the latest news, information, and also sneaker court public opinion. But also on that note, guys, please do like, follow, subscribe, come and chat to me. Let's have a conversation. Let's break it down, guys, and let's keep doing the awesome things to cop these sneakers. And on that note, guys, when I told you this was a problem, but it's a good problem, because I think this is going to change the way we pick up sneakers going forward. But today's discussion, not review, because I've done the review for the sneaker already. Today's discussion is, how did I manage to cop not only one taxi, not only two taxis, but three taxis? And yes, these are all retail, and yes, two are going for retail purchases for the bros. So let's discuss how I managed to get this, and also let's discuss the quality on these pairs and how awesome this sneaker is. So as you can see, guys, I managed to cop three taxis, one personal pair and two for the bro. I actually thought this was going to be a harder cop. Me and the bros have been discussing that this was going to be possibly a harder cop, but guys, three taxis in hand, two retail cops for the bro, two retail purchases for the bro. They're all going to pay me retail for it, and one personal pair. And we are going to break down each and every pair of these, because I want to see what the quality control in all of these sneakers are. I want to compare it to some of the sneakers I have, and I want to compare it to maybe how good it might be to the Shat backboard. I've not got a Shat backboard. I've heard there's loads of comparisons to the Shat backboard for this, but let's go and check these sneakers out first of all, because the first pair obviously is a UK 9 for the bro, as you can see, not my size. I'm going to open this up, I'm going to showcase this, because basically exactly the same as the review for the taxis I did earlier. And as you can see, guys, the quality on this is absolutely immaculate. As you can see, it is absolutely phenomenal. That tumbled leather is buttery, like absolutely buttery. This is like the size 9 for the bro. The toe box is literally soft. All of these are phenomenal. All of these are phenomenal. Like this is the right hand side, this is the left hand side. As you can see, it is again buttery and premium and crazy, and it is literally such a phenomenal sneaker. Like, I can't see anything wrong with this. No QC problems, just a little bit of speckle here, but it's just dust. No QC problems, no glue stains, no nothing. It is premium, and I love the smell of ones. I always love the smell of ones, and each and every one of these have got that premium insole. As you can see, the premium insole sits in there, and it is just a gorgeous pair. So this is the first UK 9, and obviously, as you can see, it's all tumbled all the way through. It's all basically absolutely gorgeous all the way through. So this is a gorgeous pair. So this is the first one. Let me try and put this away quickly, and as you can see, that's the first one. The second one is another UK 9. As you can see, there you go, there's another UK 9. This again is for the bro, another bro in South Africa. Both the bros in East Africa and South Africa, I had to cop them for them because they kind of find it hard to get sneakers. And if you know me, if you know and follow my Instagram, you know the two of the bros are. And in this again, guys, in this again, put this box down here. In this again, it is absolutely buttery. As you can see, guys, this is absolutely buttery. The leather on this is crazy. Again, this quality isn't as great as the first one I pulled up. It is more, it's still buttery, but the actual tumble on it isn't that great in terms of the other one, but it's still such a premium sneaker. And this reminds me, I'm going to compare it to some of the sneakers I have, but this reminds me of one of the sneakers I have in my rotation. But the toe box again is absolutely soft, absolutely crinkled, absolutely buttery. There you go, guys. It is a gorgeous pair. So that is the left hand side of the other number 9. And then the right hand side again has the same quality, so we haven't got any issues with the actual basically leather on it being different. So each and every one of those leathers is the same quality. It's not overly tumbled. It's a very nice tumbled, crinkled leather, as you can see, guys. The first 9 I pulled up was absolutely gorgeous, like in terms of just tumbled, and each of these toe box is another, as you can see, tumbled leather all the way through, absolutely soft. And again, guys, love this Melo Jordan 1s. it is literally like an addiction. But as you can see, I'm going to pull up my size. And if you didn't believe me, this came from End. Shout out to the bro, Scott Simpson, for actually copying that pair. I got the first pair from, I got my pair on Sneakers Day. I got the second pair on Sneakers and Stuff because the bro wanted it. And I got the third pair of Scott Simpson from Scotland, basically sent it over to me. And my pair from Sneakers Day, as you can see, this is the one I actually reviewed. And this is, again, gorgeous. It's like the second pair is absolutely gorgeous, and you can see the tumbled on that. It is a gorgeous pair. And again, so good, so good. I'll lace these up as well because I've done the on feet, and this is actually going on my feet. And also the toe box is again that tumbled leather, tumbled leather. So as you can see, both pairs, both sides, is exactly the same quality, and it is a gorgeous pair. There you go, gorgeous pair. Medial side and lateral side are actually beautiful. Bang. That's actually my size. That's my size. That's my personal pair, and the other two are going to the bro. So in terms of quality, in terms of QC checks, in terms of, I've already checked my pair, so I know my pair has got no glue stains, but the second pair has no glue stains, as you can see, guys. No defects on this sneaker at all. Nothing there. And it seems like the taxis were a bigger GR release. It reminds me a bit of the Pollens. They're still sitting in some places. You still can pick them up. Pollens actually heavily sat, so not as bad as the Pollens, but it meant that a lot of people that didn't get their sneakers on the release day, on Sneakers Day, on all the foot sites online, could actually go to the retail store and get them. And this is what I keep reminding people, is go to the retail store if you want these pair of sneakers, because they will be sitting there. And I'm pretty sure next week, when all the hypes die down on these taxi ones, you'll be able to get these taxi ones. But as you can see, the color on the taxi ones is more of a taxi yellow. So think of an American taxi when you look at the actual yellow color blocking, and it is not that shattered backboard color. I can tell you now that 100% is not orange. It's yellowish, taxi yellowish. It's almost like a yellow infused with a touch of orange, giving that reddish yellow taxi look, and that's what it is. This is a gorgeous sneaker, and I'm glad basically a lot of people were able to get their hands on it, and I'm glad a lot of people were able to cop this, because this is a phenomenal sneaker. All 3 pairs are awesome. All 3 pairs are absolutely beautiful, and you know that these sneakers haven't been broken into, because now I'm going to give you a comparison of what I think this sneaker could do going forward, and it is something to do with the homage to Holmes. And as you can see, this has got that same texture on that leather, that same quality. And I can tell you now, the quality of the taxis is more buttery than the homage to Holmes. I can definitely tell you that now. And this is why I see a lot of comparisons with the Shat backboard for that sneaker, for the taxi ones, because this is probably one of the best quality sneakers in my rotation, along with the bread toes. These two sneakers are up there in terms of quality. I'm just gonna take the insole out. These two sneakers are up there with the quality on the actual Jordan 1s. And as you can see, guys, the bread toe is a phenomenal colorway. And when you talk about toe boxes, I'm gonna take this out here, I'm gonna take the in shoe out here, and then as you can see, this is soft. And when you compare this, the toe box on this is absolutely gorgeous. When you compare it to the Taxi 1s, guys, the Taxi 1s is exactly the same, bro. Exactly the same. I'm gonna say in comparison, like feeling it together. Yeah, I would say the taxis are slightly more stiffer, but they're similar, very similar to the taxis, and it just gives you this premium vibe. And this sneaker, for a GR sneaker, for a bigger release sneaker that actually sat around, it is a phenomenal quality. And this is probably one of the best Jordan 1 in terms of quality released in a long while. I think since the Homage to Homes, or even since the Bread Toes, it is a phenomenal sneaker, absolutely phenomenal. The Bread Toes is a gorgeous pair. I have to wear this more often. I've actually worn this, but I have to wear it more often. But the Taxi Ones is a gorgeous colorway. It's a gorgeous sneaker, and the quality is on point. There's no QC problems. I picked up 3 pairs, and the reason why I'm actually doing this review is to show you guys that there's nothing wrong with the quality on any of the sneakers I picked up. And there's 3 different pairs I picked up from 3 different places, and they're almost the same every single time. You can get buttery pairs out there. You can get pairs that are absolutely gorgeous. Probably will even beat the quality on the Homage to Homes and the Bread Toes, but I'm talking about the quality on these. There is really close to each other. I think some of the sneakers that are more stiffer, that haven't got that tumbled, will break in way better. Like this tumbled on this Homage to Home is probably like my pair, but also, as you can see, it's broken in really well. I've worn this a couple of times. Actually, more than a couple of times. I've worn this way more, but you can see that it's actually broken in really well. It's buttery, it's soft, and that's what's going to happen with these with the taxis. And if you can see, I've actually worn these, but yeah, it's going to break in better and better as you wear them. And this is what I feel with the taxis is going to happen. If you remember those shadow ones actually have premium quality, and that feels like it's going to be like another shadow colorway. So if you are actually looking to get the taxi ones, I definitely recommend you guys picking up the taxi ones. And also, now the situation and the problem I discussed at the beginning is all due to the fact that now we see Jordan 1s, as I've been predicting for the last several months since November last year. Jordan 1s are sitting, Jordan 1s are actually not selling out, and I kind of had a feeling the taxi ones would do that, but I wasn't too sure, because every time I saw pictures, the quality was looking phenomenal, and I thought people would pick it up because of the quality. But unfortunately, times are hard, and not a lot of people picking up the sneakers that are actually, well, 50-50 about. So a lot of people were probably 50-50 about this sneaker, but I can tell you this now, the taxi ones is a gorgeous colorway, and I feel like this is kind of a climate where anything could happen, and I feel like maybe even that could affect the Chicago ones that are coming out this year and later in this year. So I felt about the fact that Chicago one's going to be a big release. I personally feel it's going to be a big release. There's pairs out there since like March, April time this year. There's people who've got their pairs, be it real or fake, but I'm pretty sure I've seen people that actually hold real pairs actually have Chicago ones in their hand way before. There's a good storyline to it. Lost and Found storyline is phenomenal. I like the fact that they're giving receipt. I like the fact that it's mismatched box. It's got AJKO box on top of it. I like the fact that it's got a storyline to it. I like the fact that it looks like it's been there since 1985. So there's a lot going for it, but I think there's a lot going against it, because some of the people that wanted the Chicago one want the 2015 one. So a lot of people feel iffy about it, and also the current climate, especially if in the UK and other areas around the UK, EU, and around the world, will be feeling that pinch point with all of the bills going up. So it could be a situation when we come into November, December time, when people aren't actually able to afford the sneakers, or they are reluctant to buy the sneakers because they've got other things to pay. But also, the Chicago one has been around since April, May time this year, so I predict a lot of pairs, and I can see that even though it's going to be a hard cop, I can see a lot of people grabbing that sneaker if they want it. And this is my prediction currently to the Chicago ones. I think if you put your raffles in, if you actually put your draws in, if you actually go in for it hard, you'll be able to pick up a couple of pairs. That's my prediction. And I'm just saying this because obviously I picked up 3 taxis. Every OG guys gets a bigger release. We're talking about Black Cement 3s, Bread 4s, Fire Red 4s, Fire Red 5s. We're talking about a lot of sneakers. I feel OGs get a bigger release because a lot of people want them, and then Jordan Brand knows that a lot of people do want them, and basically that's why they each and every time release bigger pairs. And Pattern Bread 1 was the same situation. Even though it's a Pattern Bread sneaker, it's still a Bread sneaker. It's a bred one, so basically it always was going to be a big release, and this is what I predict for the Chicago. I think it's going to be a big release. I think if people want it, they'll be able to get it, and don't go after the scaremongering when people are saying it's going to be limited. I would advise you guys to go in all out for the sneaker, just in case that's not the situation. But if you want that sneaker, I think you'll be able to cop that sneaker. It's been so hyped. It's the end of the quarter, it's the end of the year, and this is the prime time when Jordan Brand like to amp up their sales with a big release. And the two big releases this year is the Chicago 2 and the Chicago 1. I don't see a Jordan 11 doing as well as those two. So those are the two big releases for the end of the year. So that's my prediction, guys. That's what I feel is going to happen to the Chicago 1. And this is why I had to do the review, and I have to show you guys that if you want Jordan 1s, especially Jordan 1s, they're easier to pick up. So if you love Jordan 1s, it is a good situation for you guys. And on that note, guys, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for coming through, and thank you for always showing support. I always try to give you the best information. I always try to give you the best advice I possibly could give you. I always analyze the situation. I always trying to give you analytically what I think the situation is going to be, and sometimes it kind of works out. The only time I've ever been wrong was with the New Beginnings, when they actually limited it to Chicago and I couldn't cop it, and I'm a bit pissed about it. But it is what it is. You have to move on, and you have to keep thriving to get the sneakers you want. And on that note, guys, like I say at the end of every video, thank you for tuning in, thank you for joining in, thank you for coming back and supporting. And on that note, hope you have an amazing week, amazing month, and an amazing year. And I hope you guys cop the sneakers you like, because you deserve to get the sneakers you want. From me, TJ at LoveKicksCustom. Peace out for now, guys, and peace.